So, I bought my first camera. I guess the picture quality will definitely improve now. This is going to be our first test drive. Just driving around town. I'm heading over to my cousin's to pick her up. We are going to Rotterdam today. Don't worry, it looks as if I'm going really fast, but I'm probably not going very fast. I'm saying probably because those of you who know me will nod your head and be like, yeah, you are going very fast. But I'm not, I swear. Look. Perfect skills. Anyway. This is the official first test. I don't really have a stand to put the camera in my car, so I've improvised something. I ghetto fixed it and attached it to the dashboard, but I think it works pretty fine. I'm still really not driving very fast, I swear. Everything is very lawful. 100% lawful. Not even 10% over the allowed speed limit. It's the camera, seriously. It makes it look very fast. Or whatever. Anyhow, so this is basically gonna be me complaining about things because that's what I'm known for among the people that actually know me, and I want to complain about my car. In a good way though, because I love my car. This little car drives me everywhere I want to go. Look at it go, seriously. I love it, but I've never really had any trouble with it, and fortunately, very fortunately, I've never really been left somewhere in the middle of nowhere with a broken down car. But it's been acting up. It started a few months ago when I got this little notification just blinking away about my airbags, and I figured, you know what, if you got a problem and you ignore it long enough, it'll go away. And it did. So I figured it's got to do with the weather. If it's really hot outside, I'm gonna have an airbag problem. And if it's not, I'm not gonna have an airbag problem. So yeah, that's perfect logic there. Perfect logic. 100% perfect logic. So I ignored it, and it went away. But then, when we were driving back from Rotterdam, yes, this is a video of the past, and I'm talking about the future. Very confusing, very meta. But when I was driving back from Rotterdam, all of a sudden the car broke down. Like, I just arrived in the little town where I live at, which was very fortunate, and then all of a sudden just heard this noise and everything went to freaking shit. Just this noise, and then the car started moving very strangely. It just started shaking like it was going to fall apart, as if it was like shedding layers of itself, shedding bolts or whatever. And I was afraid it was just going to explode or whatever. I mean, you never know. Like, I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I have no idea what's going on. I just figured, you know, there's a car. It drives. It's fine. Sometimes it's got an airbag problem. But now all of a sudden it just went, I don't know, crazy. And I got this little notification on the dashboard that says that my engine was defective. Which, for me, seriously, is like somebody basically telling me, you're on an airplane and the engine just stopped working and now you're gonna die. Like, no other solution. This is it. You're just gonna die. This is your fate now. Congratulations, you're welcome. And it made me kind of nervous because I figured, oh shit, now I have this little car and I'm gonna have to take all the engine out, and then I'm gonna have to put a new one in, and it's gonna cost me so much money and it's gonna be so crazy. But somehow the car still kind of worked and it got me home. And then I had this beautiful idea of, if I just turn it off and then I kind of just Don't turn it on for a little while. It'll fix itself, right? I mean, that's how the world works. You just ignore your problem, it'll go away, it'll fix itself. So, parked the car, went home, had a good night's rest, which wasn't good at all because I stayed up all night worrying about my stupid car. And the following morning, I got into my car, I started it, and for 1 second, it was just me and the beautiful engine purring away. Everything worked beautifully. And then a little notification popped up again, like, oh yeah, you're fucked by the way, because your engine's still gonna explode. And that made me a little sad, but the car didn't shake, which made me hopeful. Maybe this was a problem that's going to be fixed easily. So I took it into the garage, and the guy was very kind. He took the car, he took the keys, and he had a look at it. He attached all kinds of surgical equipment to it to perform car surgery, and he was like, yep, nope, I see your problem, it's gonna be fine. You need this part, and I might as well get you this part too, and pay. And pick up your car later. So I was like, okay, yeah, I can pay, bye. I'll pick up my car later. And on my way to pick up the car later on that day, he called me and he said, yep, well, we fixed it, and then we drove it around, and then your car went crazy again, so you need another part. And this part is gonna be more expensive. What do you want to do? And I'm like, is this really a choice? Is this seriously a choice? This is not a choice. Of course I'm gonna need this part. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to order it because there is no choice. I need my car, I needed to get to work, I needed to get the fuck out of this town, and I just need it. So, fix it. I'm gonna need you to fix it. And I suppose what I really want to say with this entire story is that at the end of the day, we all have our problems, and it's so very easy to feel so overwhelmed by this one thing that is happening to you that's completely out of your control, that is coming at a completely inappropriate time, and you don't know how to immediately handle the situation. And sometimes the best thing to do is just take a step back, because occasionally there's problems that are not going to fix themselves, and you can't just ignore it. You have to do something about them. For me, in this particular example, it was a very logical progression of things that needed to happen. So I needed to get to a car mechanic. The car mechanic had to fix my car, and I'd pay his services, and I get my car back and live my life, you know? And that's, I think, important to keep in mind. If by ignoring your problem you can't solve it, then get somebody else to fix it. Yep, I'm a real adult. Go me! I hope you enjoyed looking through the fish lens. I'm totally going to kill this car here right now. This car, I don't even know where is he from. Germany, Estonia, I don't care. This guy just panicked. He saw a bike, and he saw a person on the back of a bike, and he just panicked. So I'm sorry, I had to do that. Still totally legit. Look, I'm not at all speeding. Totally keeping to all the traffic rules that exist. Absolutely. And yeah, guess that's it for today.